Hello, my name is the Retro Gaming Goose, and I just wanted to take some time to talk about one of Bioware's best games. And it's a game that I feel like has been completely forgotten by the majority of people and the majority of gamers. So way back in 2005, Bioware released a game called Jade Empire on the original Xbox. That's what the capture footage I've got is going on here. It's just from the start of the game. And this game is incredible. It's an original IP, and it came out in that era just after Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, and just before Mass Effect. And I feel like we were destined for a sequel for this game, but we just never got it. So this game is heavily based on sort of like Chinese mythology. It's a martial arts epic adventure game where you just you have to travel across this fantasy, I guess fantasy China. It's hard to say. It's its own land, but it's heavily Chinese themed. And I don't want to get too much into the spoilers of the story because it's a wild story. It's really good. So, like I said, all of the footage that you'll see is from the start of the game, and I tried to keep it spoiler free because I just really want people to play this game. This game is so fun. And again, like most sort of Bioware games of that era, it was surprisingly in depth. For an early 2000s game, it has one of the best combat mechanics in any game, where you get to choose between your melee weapons, magic attacks, and then various martial art forms that can just help you defeat enemies. It has branching storylines to a degree, and alternate paths throughout the universe that you can take, and you can choose what to do with the game. It also has a karma mechanic where depending on how sort of vicious and evil you are will affect your character and your sort of outcome of the story. Think of it like the good side, or the light side and dark side in the sort of Knights of the Old Republic games. Doesn't really massively affect the main story, but affects your character and the people around you. So when doing research on this game, I found the development of this actually started in 2001, and alongside Knights of the Old Republic, originally was supposed to be a turn-based game like the Knights of the Republic combat, but instead they chose to go for a real-time combat system, which works so much in its favour of the game. And previously mentioned, it's set in this ancient Chinese mythological land, and it's such a unique setting for a game. Honestly, it's so cool to have your character and other human characters living side by side with mystical creatures and monsters and other famous creatures from Chinese mythology. Adds to this incredible world building experience. There's even different languages that some characters can learn, and then you can talk to other characters that only speak a certain language. So in the game, a minute ago, you might have just seen me talking to one of the characters in the game. He says that he only speaks Old Tongue. You can actually learn that in the game, and then you have the option to speak to more characters throughout the game. Like I said, it's a surprisingly in-depth 2005 Xbox original game. For quite a long time, it was really only available on the Xbox, but you could get it on PC via Origin, and I think now maybe be able to get it on Steam, but I do know it is actually on Game Pass, or at least on the Microsoft Store. So if you haven't had a chance to play this game, now's a perfect time to play it, because it's there and it's available. But yeah, that's just a little bit of a shorter video. I just wanted to talk about one of these games that I feel like have been completely forgotten in time, among other games that came out. It's just such a great game. I genuinely love this game. I wish more people had played it, and I would really, really wish that we get a sequel to this game, because it could still happen. We could get a sequel. It's kind of a little bit talked about by Bioware, but Bioware are off doing other things at the moment, so probably not going to happen, which is unfortunate. But let me know in the comments below, was this a game that you ever played? Did you ever like Jade Empire? Do you think that this is just lunacy what I'm talking about, or have you also played it and know exactly what I'm talking about, how fun this game is? Let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if there's any other games that you think deserve either a sequel or reboot, or a game that's just been completely forgotten over time. Because to be fair, there's quite a few games that I think have been forgotten over time, especially from the original Xbox. There's just loads that just never got picked up on. But anyway, my name's been the Retro Gaming Goose. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be bringing out plenty more retro gaming content over the next couple of weeks. I do playthrough videos of old games every sort of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and release a video like this every either Tuesday or Thursday, depending on my schedule. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.